The hardest part was to actually, don't say let's do it, but actually doing it. I was born in Peru. We're actually two owners here, the chef and myself, and she's my mother, and we decided to go into business together. She's been in the restaurant business in Peru. She doesn't have a chef degree, but she actually has some training because she loves taking classes here and there. So, but just to perfect pretty much what she did as in technique, because the flavor was always there. I learned the inside of the business working in the restaurant business. I was a busboy, a server, delivery driver for the same restaurant. I started making pizzas. I worked as a cook, and then I managed the restaurant. And as a manager of that type of restaurant, you had to learn how to cook, how to everything. Finally, made me GM of a store. I knew all the insides and outs of a restaurant. The idea started probably in 2010. Since our family's always been in the industry, we always kind of been involved, but the actual thought of her and I doing it started back then. In 2011, we actually formed the business legally. A couple of years after, and we finally had, the money and everything to actually do it. Her recipes are amazing. I mean, the concept of the restaurant are family recipes. These are recipes that have been in our families for over 80 years. I have the money, I have the idea, I have the menu, I have the concept. Now I gotta do it, yeah. Flavor was there, and we just needed to apply the family recipes and then translate that into a restaurant type presentation. The flavors are traditional homemade, but then the presentation doesn't look like you're eating at home, so it enhances what is already on the plate. That's the beauty of Peruvian food. Every house, every mom, every grandma, every region, every city in Peru has their own kind of take on that. Basics of and the passion for the food is there even wherever you go. Peppers and ingredients are grown only in Peru and in the Andes and the coast and the regions of the climates in Peru that kind of sets apart from all the other cuisines. When you eat with us, and that's one of the things that we cannot stress enough, is when you eat with us, you become part of the family because we're cooking like we cook for our families. This is how I grew up eating. This is how my mom, the chef, grew up eating. You get to talk, a lot of people don't see their families too often, but we're a very close family too. See her cooking and see her passion for food too, and then bring it out to the tables, and so knowing that what she made is great, and that as a family we make decisions together. We have to keep going because this is our livelihood. There's nothing else. We don't have another job. We don't have other income. This is us. This is our restaurant, our baby. So we kept going, and go through the ups and downs. And now there's more ups and downs coming up for the last few months. But we're not yet to where we were before COVID, but we're getting there. Food is a major part of bringing people together. People that didn't see each other for a while could get together again. So that it's great because it brings friends and families back together. There's other professions, other industries where you don't have instant recognition or instant gratitude of done something that you made. And when you prepare food and you take it to a table and then you see their faces when they try it and the comments start coming up right away, that's the best moment. Really popular nowadays, and we are pretty sure that eventually, I would say maybe in the next 5-10 years, I think that it's going to reach a point where it's one of the major ethnic groups, of food. So you go out, you say let's eat Italian, Chinese, Mexican, and Peru. I think it's going to get there. Seeing your mom and talking to your mom every day, that's amazing. And like every family, you fight too, which is normal. But then you make up every time, but it's great. I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything in the world.